Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans. On my channel, I share my own personal planning and budgeting journey as a wife, a mother, a farmer, and a professional in a nonprofit, and the tools that I utilize to help me to be efficient and effective in all those areas of my life. So today I am digging into PowerSheets, doing my review for the month of April. Nope. Absolutely not. My review for the month of May, and then getting into planning for June. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, grab your coffee, grab your planners, grab your goal setting, and come on back. All right, so this is what I have going on here. This is my month in review for the month of May. And I honestly don't fill out all these monthly reflections because I focus very much on what worked and did not work in my tending list. So when I'm looking at my tending list, I am not all the way through everything. I know that we did this. We did the popcorn and movie night. We did a family night out. I did not read a book. I'm actually waiting on, I pre-ordered like an e-version of a book for my Kindle, and I'm waiting on that to be delivered, and I do plan to finish it by the end of the month. I only did a one-on-one activity with one of my kids, and I did nothing with my bathroom cabinets. Again, the month is not totally over yet, but so I think I did the farm budget check-in. All weekly cleans, I only did that once. In week 1 and week 3, I did my workouts. I weighed in week 1. And I track these daily things somewhere, so I'm not going to go through there. So I know that I did not do a lot of what I needed to do in the month of May. Or not what I needed to do, but I was not motivated to do a lot of extra stuff. I kind of did the basic things, and then I struggled. And so that's kind of on par with just how my year is going so far. So good things. I did skip a week of workouts for a couple reasons. It was a conscious decision to take a week off before starting over with a program. So good things other than that week, which was a conscious decision. Good things. I have been doing well. I feel like on workouts. I have this week, I did have a couple days as like over the weekend this past week where I didn't get my water in. But overall, I have definitely increased the days when, the days of successful water consumption. So I like that. Goals that are growing well. So then if I look back at the goals and kind of what I had said that I was addressing and sort of working on, where did that goals paper go? January, February, March. It was after March because it was my quarterly refresh goals. So goals that are growing well. I feel like my spiritual goals are on track. I'm like checked it. Feel like I'm taking the steps. Nothing is perfect, but I'm doing okay with that. Other goals that are growing well would be yeah, as I'm like, so my workout goals, workout goal, what's not working, nutrition, one-on-one with kids, goals that are growing well, my relationship, goal with my husband, I feel like we've been doing well and on track with that. Nutrition, one-on-one with kids, and then my overall interaction with kids. Which comes down to a whole lot of me, honestly. Not doing great with the flossing twice a day. What were the other things that I kind of had in my... Oh, and what's not working. I do not have... my cleaning schedule is not working. So I need to figure that out. So going into June, important to-dos. I need to make a decision. On cleaning. I need to figure out what I'm doing. So I keep saying, like, I want to get a cleaning person, but anyway, it didn't go that well when I tried last time. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Do I want to do that? I don't want to spend the money, but it's pretty clear that what I'm doing isn't working. So it's, may very well be time to check out something else. To take something, off of my plate. And I don't know if that's the right answer, but I keep toying with it because I know that that's a big stress area. I need to get, it just gets so hard. I need to schedule the one-on-one with my kids. It's just, that was the goal for May, and it didn't work out well. A lot of May was planting, it was field time, and so there just wasn't as much of an opportunity for someone else to take the other two kids to do the splitting things up. My husband definitely has had one-on-one time with one of the kiddos that I didn't get one-on-one time with. My middle child regularly gets screwed on one-on-one time, and it's not on purpose. I think it's probably the nature of the middle child situation. So when we divide up, we either divide up into big kids and baby, which is funny because that's not at all how they are now, but that has been the case since my littlest was born, that a lot of times, especially when she was an infant, right, like I had the baby and then my husband had the two big kids, even though my middle was 1 at the time, or we divide into like actual big kid, because there's a little bit of a difference between my son and my girls. So like my husband will take my son and I'll have the girls. So I feel like my middle kid, often she's either, a big kid or a girl, like we divide 2 and 1, and she's almost never the solo one that gets the one-on-one time. So I especially want to focus on that one-on time with her. She's having some struggles anyway. We're struggling with some potty learning regression. We're struggling, and then just like pooping in general, and she's just got a whole lot of stuff that we're trying to help support her through, and it just feels pretty constantly stressful. Preschool is what's on my mind, and a cleaning routine. Those are things that I'm struggling with. I'm hopeful that I'm home on Fridays, and next week is the first, I guess like this week is the first Friday that they will all be home. And weekends are so just like, they just fight. My kids just fight all day, every day. And it feels so like I just want to roll my eyes at it because it just feels so stressful. Like our weekends, I'm just like, oh my gosh, can we go back to our respective places so people can quit fighting? So I'm a little worried about what that's going to mean for Fridays and trying to figure out something that, like, again, I know that they're kids, they're people, like we're all people and all of that stuff, but so I'm not like trying to say that I expect perfection out of them. And a lot of it is my management of, activities and what we're doing. But I'm just hoping for Fridays to be like an enjoyable day for people at home and not like, oh my goodness, I dread Fridays now because everybody's always in such a mood. So I'm kind of working on that. The plan for that. I am saying yes to fun with my kids. I'm saying yes to water, workouts. I'm excited for I don't really know what I'm excited for. So that's currently where I'm at as far as the preparing. I'm not gonna go in quite yet and do I was just gonna put, I don't usually use this monthly spread, but I thought I'd just put a few of the bigger things that we have in here because that might just give me an idea of times where we can or cannot work on something, plan something. Yeah. So for monthly ideas, I'm going to plan activities for Friday. And so those might be things like a couple days scheduling a play date or a fun Friday or a friend Friday with, some friends, family, stay-at-home moms, whatever that I know who we could interact with. But also that means not every Friday are we going to be going out and doing something. That might be at home activities as well. Make a cleaning plan and schedule again because what I was doing wasn't working. So that's a date night. That's a family night out. And a movie night at home. Weekly, I'm going to do 4 workouts, all cleaning tasks per day. Weekly, I need to do a farm budget, check-in, weigh, measure. I haven't done it. It is what it is. And then daily ideas, I'm still doing a personal budget check-in so that I am getting writing down my transactions like daily. is ideal. So personal budget check-in plus CIY podcast, my prayer journal. I did well for about half the month before I fell off on that. CIY podcast, prayer journal. What were the other things that I had in here? I did not do well at all, but just doing like intentional conversation with my kids at the supper table. Gratitude, how was your day? Highs and lows, what's one fun thing you did today? 3 liters of water. I think those are probably the main things that I'm focusing on. Well, then it's going to be like my daily cleaning routines, because it's so hard. Like, so that's sweeping after supper, it's dishes, which means unloading the dishwasher in the morning and then loading it up again and starting it at the end of the night. It's prepping the coffee for morning. Sweeping, and then it's like wiping the counters and sink after supper. Just basically like cleaning up the kitchen. Like quick wipe of the toilet for little boys still learning how to not miss, and 1 load of laundry on the days at least that I do that. So those are the things that I'm focusing on for my daily cleaning routines. Again, this is PM, AM and PM, 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 AM, AM. So yeah, that's, so I need to move that into my tending list. That'll be the next step. Okay, so I better just leave this whole thing open here. I feel like I kind of already did this. That's kind of the downside to doing it this way. So my monthly action items are a date night, I can't do it that way, a family night out, a family night in, one-on-one with Eden, one-on-one with W, and one-on-one with cleaning. Set up cleaning schedule, and summer activity plan. Weekly action items is 4 workouts. All cleaning tasks. Weigh, measure, farm, budget. Check-in. And then my daily action items. I do not know if I have enough. So personal budget plus prayer journal, water, I have another place that I track water, so gratitude. And it's pretty easy to see in my app for the podcast if I'm listening to that. So then I'm just going to put AM routine and the PM routine for the household stuff. It's also like a 5-minute tidy after the kids go to bed. And so I guess I can put the podcast on here because I do have another line. So that's what my tending list looks like here. Yeah, so all set up to go for the month of June, a little bit early, but I already know what did not go so well in the month of May, so it'll certainly give me room to grow moving forward.